prayer for all our citizens, and that our condolences go out for those families and their loss, and make sure that we keep each other in our prayers. Let us pledge allegiance to the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Call the roll for us, please.
Councilor Taylor.
Present.
Councilor Parks.
Present.
Councilor Turner McDowell.
Present.
Councilor Norm.
Present.
Councilor Carr.
Present.
Councilor Hart.
Present.
President Hackett.
Present.
Mayor.
Present.
All present.
Thank you. Council member, you have this agenda before you with no corrections on it. What's your pleasure?
I move that we adopt the agenda.
Second.
It's been moved properly second that we adopt the agenda with no corrections to it. All in favor, use the voting sign of aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Next item.
Next item, minutes, regular meeting, October the 5th, 2020.
Council member, you have the minutes from the regular council meeting on October the 5th, 2020. And, what's your pleasure?
Mr. Mayor, I move that we accept the minutes as written for October 5th, 2020.
Second.
Been moved properly second that we accept the minutes from October the 5th, 2020. All those in favor, use the voting sign of aye.
Aye.
Thank you. We have the minutes from the special call meeting.
Yeah, we do have them, I think they're in your packet, but they didn't make the agenda this time. They were omitted by accident.
We put them on the, make sure they're on
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Next item.
Item number 7, recommendation from Finance Committee, Chairman Barack Taylor.
Councilman Taylor.
Thank you, Madam Attorney. Recommendation from Finance Committee tonight that we approve the bills expenditures addressed in pre-council to include 2 ratifications, one from E911 and one from the general fund. And that concludes the recommendation from Finance.
Good recommendation coming from the Finance Chair. Councilman Carr.
Mayor, I move that we accept the recommendations from Finance Chair Taylor.
Second.
Been moved properly second that we accept the recommendation from Finance Chair Taylor. Any questions? Not all use the voting sign of aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Next item,
Sitting for the public, Commissioner Scales.
Commissioner Scales. I'm sure you want to use this mic or you just want to talk loud. Which one you want to do?
I think I'm gonna be classy and talk loud.
Okay.
Yes, so you're being classy.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, first of all, I want to say to this council and to the mayor, before I get started, that thank you for this opportunity to allow me to come before you all tonight. I do want to say, for those of you all who were a part of this work that we got done, I want to thank you, each and every one of you, from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And I also want to say, as your commissioner, I stood before you a long time ago and said that I was for the city of Fairfield, and I meant just that. And we've been able to accomplish a lot because we all were committed to work together.
That's true.
And as far as I was concerned, a lot of people had written Fairfield off. And basically, if it were left up to some, probably de-annex the city of Fairfield into the county. But we came together. Everyone put aside their differences for the good of the city. And for those of you all who may not be returning or who are not returning, I want to tell you thank you. Because it takes votes in order to pass any piece of legislation. It takes votes. So for those of you all who have served, those of you all who are going into your new term, I want to tell you thank you. And I know a lot of people thought that we were just being political when we were talking about saving the transit route. And so I want to thank the work of this body again, because you all had bus route number 5, and that was basically in danger of being gone. And you know, we know that there's been a problem with City of Fairfield and Birmingham Jefferson Transit Authority. And I'm saying that your work saved the day. So again, you all matched what we were able to do from Commission District 1. And I'm here to bring you your check tonight, because that's what we really want, isn't that right? And so that check is for $29,355 that you all can be able to put in your coffers and go ahead and pay for that. I will also tell you, due to the work of this body, you all applied for a grant. You're going to be hearing more about that. That grant is going to be applied to your senior center, and a portion of it is going to Miles College. But again, that is the work of the collective body. Lastly, I will say this. I told someone, because they said, well, why is it that you supported one over the other? I make it very clear. When you all were at a point that you couldn't pay your bills, there were certain people who ran, nothing against them. I never talked to them. I can only vouch for the people who came and they said, whatever we need to do, we're going to do whatever it takes to save Fairfield. And so as far as I'm concerned, that's all I can vouch for. That's all I'm going to continue to vouch for. Fairfield has a lot of pride in this city. You got good people in this city. And I want you all to know that together, if you continue to stand, your commissioner is going to always be by your side to let you know I'm here for you. I support you, not only in spirit, but in money. And that's what it takes, M-O-N-E-Y. Okay, that does make the world go round. And one other thing I want to say here tonight, I'm going to be presenting another check to the Fairfield alumni because they too needed roofing on their building. So I want you to know about that as well, that we committed to putting $5,000 toward their roofing. I think they needed like 12 altogether. But I wanted them to get some more love too. And we're just going to keep on at this one day at a time, one meeting at a time. And I want to say congratulations to those of you all who did make it on this next go around. For those of you all who your term has now come to an end, just know that I know what it is to win and I know what it is to lose. But to me, you'll always be a councilman, okay? So you'll always be a counselor to me. That doesn't change just because of your position. And I'm going to always honor you and respect you because that's due. So I thank you for your work. Thank you for everything that you all have done collectively to make sure that Fairfield moves forward. And Mr. Penny, you can come on and get your check. I'm sure Mr. Taylor would love to get that to his committee.
Thank you so much, Commissioner. We appreciate that.
Thank you, everybody.
We appreciate everything that Commissioner Scales is doing for the city of Fairfield. I mean, ever since she's been in office, you know, I went down, Councilman Taylor and Councilman Curtis and myself, and we met with her, laid out our vision of what we're going to do in Fairfield, and she has worked continually with us to try to help bring that about. So the vast majority of the progress that you've seen has been because of the working relationship that we have with Commissioner Scales and the care and consideration that she has out of the city. We have 3 of our new council members elect 7 years, so you all need to meet Commissioner Scales so that let us know that you are on board with us so we can continue the progress that we've started back here. So we're so thankful to you for what you've done, and we're going to continue that work relationship because you really take care of District 1, and we appreciate it.
Oh, one last thing, I'm sorry, I don't want to overtalk my state. We have in-person absentee votes, and what I've done is I asked Fram to come. So for those of you all who are here tonight, you want an in-person absentee, thank you, sir. Okay. I brought you your forms, you'll have no excuse. If you want an in-person absentee, I'll make sure everybody understands it's for the general election, so you don't have to wait on election day. You can go ahead and you can vote right now. Alabama is an early voting state. For the city of Fairfield, you will be going to Bessemer if this is where you are registered to vote. Tonight is the last night that you can register to vote. So I'm encouraging folks to go to alabamavotes.gov. But we have opened up both courthouses on this Saturday. We just had one this past Saturday. And we're open every day. So I'm warning you all, especially my dutiful council members and mayor, you call me and I'll escort you down there because I want you on election day to be encouraging other folk to get out to vote. So you pick folks up, do whatever you're comfortable with, but we have got to encourage people to exercise their duty to vote. So I'm going to leave this right here, and this is for anyone who wants to pick up this form. You can do it, and if you're over the age of 65, just know that you're sweet and tender at heart, so you're going to mark box number 3, because that's due to COVID. It's not going to say that, but you need to know that. Under 65, you'll do box number 2. And then once you take this with you, all you got to do is give it to the clerks and their staff, and then they're going to give you an official ballot, and you'll already be voted on November 3rd. So I wanted to tell you that too, and so forgive me for delaying your meeting.
We appreciate that.
All right,
Thank
you got it.
We'll have these available here at City Hall.
Absolutely.
Those who get here tonight, or if you prefer, they'll be here, so they'll be available to anybody. So you can let your fellow citizens know that we do have some of these here at City Hall, and we can make those available to those who need those. Thank you so much. We'll make sure we'll leave them here for the time being, in case somebody wants one. Then after that, we'll put them up.
Valerie Moore,
Ms. Moore?